Hello, fellow YouTubers. It is I, Rob Dragon, and today I'm going to do I'm going to do a review for Troll and Die. And I've already tried to play this game once. This is not going to be a shining example of a good review. First things first, you'll probably notice that this review video was uploaded the same day as my last review video for Earthlock. If you haven't seen that, I definitely recommend giving that a look. The reason I am doing both of these back to back is I kind of wanted to give you an idea of what can happen if a studio gets a bit too ambitious, and this game is definitely a prime example of that. Now, this game was created by a company called Spiral House. Little indie company, first time out, and on paper this game sounds amazing. You're basically a
perfect day,
Scandinavian kid.
First, I need to find a tree that will provide me with spears.
You know, you're out hunting and some things happen. You come across this troll. You two start working together. There was this cutscene in the very beginning.
Spear tree. Where are you? Yeah, I can use that. Bo? Okay. Where are you?
Alright. So anyways, you basically have this troll, and there's this interesting mechanic where you can ride the troll, you can switch to being the troll. There's even a co-op play. You know. But you start off in this tutorial, you're hunting a boar. Pretty basic.
Right, that's for sure.
It's a little reminiscent of Tomb Raider.
Come on, little boy.
In some
My family
areas.
Needs you.
But there's also some huge flaws with this game, and I'll get into that in a minute here. I just want to find
Come on, little boy.
Stupid boar.
My family
Where
needs you.
Are you, boar? The tracking
I took too long.
Just
start again, Otto.
It's just little flashes of hoof
you?
prints, and you just, if you don't catch them, you miss them, and they blend in. Where are you, stupid boar? Heard you.
It's picked up my scent. I have to move downwind. Getting closer.
Let's start with what's good about this game. Conceptually, great idea.
Okay, that's it. A little. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. He can smell me.
He can smell me. Well, good for him. Anyways, it's an interesting concept. Great concept. Very
Yes. That's it. I'm getting closer. You taught me well, Father. Just one more to go.
Very interesting concept.
You are more than just food, finally.
After you get past all this tutorial boar hunting crap, and yes, there is a lot of this tutorial shit where you're having to track two boars, and it's excruciatingly painful looking for resources. You get through all this crap, and you hear an explosion. I'm not gonna go into a bunch of spoilers. Basically, there will be this cutscene where you've got to.
That's for sure.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do in a game, is play with pig shit.
Come on, little boy. My family needs you.
Come on, little boy. The voice acting in here is... It's not terrible as far as voice acting goes. But it's not great either.
Where are you?
It gets very repetitive, very annoying. And everybody seems to have the same accent, even though it involves... I mean, it starts off with this guy in England talking to a guy named Nikolai, who clearly should be Russian, but also has an English accent. And then you're in Scandinavia 5 years later, and you too sound English. It's like, did you guys think to maybe go for someone with Scandinavian accent?
A little closer. Got it. I need to hit it again to take it down.
The spear usage... They put the sway in.
Yes, that's it. I'm getting closer.
You know,
got it.
I get it. You're gonna breathe and sway a little bit.
And head back home.
It's made a million times worse if you're trying to throw the spear from the back of the troll. Like, you feel like you're playing drunk.
Mother!
Yeah, just not the story is so obvious. You know what's going to happen long in advance. I'm not going to do any... I'm going to try to keep the cutscenes to a minimum so there's not a lot of spoilers in case you want to give this shitty game a try. But yeah, it's shitty story, so obvious that everyone could give it a try. I kind of want to screw this jump up just to give you kind of an idea of what's so funny about this. Just fucking flames come out of nowhere and burn him alive, and he's screaming, ah, ah. That right there is the... If you could find this game for like really cheap, or you know, rent it from your library or something like that, it's worth it to just like kill this annoying fucking character over and over again in excruciating ways. Now, that's not a new concept, killing characters off with QuickTime events or whatever the hell you want to classify this as. Tomb Raider's done this. The remake of Tomb Raider did this, and it worked for Tomb Raider. But here's the thing, you already had built up a connection with Lara Croft. You felt for this character, so if she died, you kind of felt bad for killing her. I don't feel bad for killing this annoying little shit. All I've managed to do so far in this game is go hunt a boar. A shitty boar at that, who can only smell you if you're downwind. No. I don't feel bad killing this guy. I don't have any emotional connection to this character whatsoever. The story is garbage. I mean, I kind of feel like I wish he had died in this forest fire, because the story just makes this game horrible. And that's just getting into the story. Let's talk about gameplay mechanics. This shitty ass camera angle made a million times worse if you're playing co-op. And I will actually turn on another controller to show you what happens. It gets this split screen across the middle shit, and it's horrible. It is downright horrible to play in co-op. Not only is it shitty camera angles, but the graphics are subpar at best, like very blocky, very just sticky and rigid. This is a case of a first-time gaming company getting a bit overambitious and trying to do too much that they didn't have the budget for. The game feels rushed. It just feels like an insult to anyone who pays money for this. And I'm sorry, I do not believe that we will see much more from Spiral House if this is the quality of stuff they're going to put out. You know, you go through this little shitty hit X, crappy camera angle, and if you jump at the wrong time or you jump on the wrong side, you burn alive. And then you go into this scene, and you're rolling down or sliding down a hill. This is where the camera angle really gets to be a bitch, because ah, fuck you! Why couldn't you have been stabbed through the head with that stupid limb? I'd have laughed at that shit. Seriously, the least they could have done is made the deaths gory enough to be worth killing this little bastard off. I know, you guys might comment, say, I'm being really overly critical, it's a small, low-budget company. And I did account for that. I did, honestly. But this isn't a case of going over or not having the budget. This is a case of not taking the time to really look into this game and make it something. Like I said, it's an interesting concept. It could have been done a lot better. This is just terrible graphics. I mean, the only thing the terrible graphics seem to do, in my opinion, is make these ugly rat-like creatures uglier, which makes them even more terrifying to look at.
I'll take that. It'll make a good weapon. Looks like I'm going to need it.
Oh, good. Now we get to talk about the crafting system. If anything is horrible, or made even worse in this game, it's the crafting system. It starts off pretty great, pretty easy, but then you realize shit doesn't replenish. If I were to go after that spear tree over there, sure, I could get some spears off of it, but once those spears are gone, they're gone. They do not replenish.
That was tough.
No, it really wasn't. It wasn't tough at all. You know, on the one hand, the thing that made this game sound so interesting to me is the fact that you have these two completely different characters. You have Otto, who is this, like, teenager. Not even really sure how old Otto is. He sounds like he's like 17, but you just can't tell. He's just this kid. And you have this troll who's a massive stinking troll. He doesn't talk, he doesn't do anything. And you get to switch between them. You can even ride the troll as Otto, and that's a great concept. But where the flaw comes into play is the fact that it almost becomes a hindrance to use the troll. It almost feels like they went out of their way to find a reason to even give this troll an existence, and it comes up short and downright insulting to the troll. And I'll kind of show you what I mean about that once the troll actually comes out. So these little ugly creature things, they're basic enemies in this game that you fight like almost non-stop.
Looks like a way out up there.
They're annoying, but if you're fighting as Otto, you could take these things out fairly easily. If you're playing as the troll, you could one-hit kill them, except for a huge flaw. And that's in the fact that the troll has the range of his immediate vicinity, and that's it.
Yeah, nearly there, Otto.
The combat controls are janky, annoying, rigid. They suck when you're playing as the troll. It makes the troll useless to play as in combat. And then, on top of it, the glitches in this game, like I said, one reason I bought this or got this game in the first place was the fact that it said co-op. I have been looking for a two-player co-op game that I could play with my friends and be like, yeah, this is great, co-op. Nobody's really doing that anymore, so that when I saw this game, I immediately thought, yeah, I'm giving this a try. Yeah, regretting that decision. I mean, the co-op is, at best, a joke. We tried it out, and the first thing we noticed was the troll picked up Otto, and whenever Otto dismounted, the controls didn't work for Otto. He was just stuck there. So the only way to move forward in the game was to literally pick Otto up and move him as the troll. I couldn't move the camera. I couldn't do anything. It was like the second player controller was trying to control both, and it screwed it up. So if you're gonna play two-player, don't use the mount troll option unless you have to. Like, there are parts where you have to do it, but don't do it a lot. You will screw it up, and it's horrible.
So is this it? You're wanting to kill me too?
I could only hope.
Legend says you eat people. It makes
Legend
sense.
says the script was written
more,
by...
You eat me.
To be honest, this game's story is so deplorable and obvious, I'd rather go read Twilight. That's pretty bad, right there.
You just saved me.
I wish I could skip this cutscene.
Didn't you?
But
you saved
no,
me
you
from
guys
those
have
monsters.
to suffer.
Why?
You know, and the story is made 1,000 times worse because after you see Mommy Dearest get burned alive, or at least suspect she's been burned alive, you're pretty much having one-sided conversations, like these expositions with no one. The troll's not responding. Like, the most the troll can do is hand signals and come follow, but he says nothing. And I'm sorry.
Hey,
I didn't look
never
up any
thanked you for
information. I'm gonna skip this cutscene because, like I said.
I thought that rockfall finished them off.
Oh yeah, here, you
Where
get
are they
to
coming
see
from?
what the combat's like. Press X to swipe. swiping's about your best option, but it's not the most powerful thing. Punching's great, but he punches straight down in front of him, pretty much making it so if anything's under your feet, you gotta hope that you stop. Press R1 to open the command wheel. You can switch to auto. Auto is a better freaking character in my opinion, but you know, to each their own. I mean, sometimes people like to squish things and see their heads roll off. That kind of is redeeming quality, I guess. If you're into that thing, I am. If you've ever watched my my Shadow of Mordor, you know I like dismemberment. So, but that's about it. Let's see, can I pick up a rock here? Yeah, I wish I could, because that actually is one way I've found that the troll is actually capable of combat, is he could throw rocks, but that once again is you go into R2 and you've got this annoying sway thing going, and it's just, yeah, this is the sway I'm talking about. I am not touching my camera or my controller for anything other than L2, and look at that sway. It is just horrible, like you're drunk. There's no way the Bigfoot's not moving that much. Like, even if you account for the troll moving that much in my arm, like, it's pretty rigid looking. And the sway is just all over the place. It makes mounted combat a bitch. It just does. To be honest,
look,
and the troll,
around here.
like I said, the troll feels just underutilized.
Wow. Look at this place. Where are we?
Oh, I hadn't even noticed that before. So, if you go into combat while you're the troll, it automatically kicks poor little Otto off your back. And there's no AI for him. So he's just sitting there, looking retarded, while shit hits him. That's lovely. That's
Look,
a great concept.
That looks like the way out. Up there, behind the plane.
So yeah, you got these two characters. You basically have to control them both in combat because there's no AI. The troll seems to have some AI to at least move the hell out of the way if you step over there, but that's about it. But yeah, you see this wing here? This is about the most utilized your troll gets, is at some point you have to grab control of your troll, pick up this frickin' wing, and make like a little bridge between lands. That's all your troll gets utilized for. His combat is useless. I mean, he climbs ridges that would be, say, too high for Otto, but let's face it, who gives a shit? So the thing can climb and hold wings. It's useless for everything else. This game just, like I said, great concept, bad follow through. It's rushed and it's garbage, and I honestly wouldn't. This game is such garbage that they'd have to pay me to burn it. This game gets like I'll be generous and give it a 2 out of 10. A 2 out of 10, and that's mostly because it had potential in the beginning. And I can see where they were going with it, but it was clearly a case of an overambitious studio without the budget to back it up. And please understand that I am not hating on this game because it's from a small-time studio. If you look at my other review for Earthlock, that's not a big studio either. But
Wow.
that's not a rushed game.
It's a long way down.
Oh yeah, this part right here, the fucking running. You have to hold L1 and like sprint to the edge to jump. But every once in a while he'll glitch and just like do that. Like it doesn't register you're holding L1 and he'll just like stop himself or he'll just fall. And you know, you fall from a height. They didn't make this kid super durable. So he can and will die. Can I like quick fall? Yeah, screw that. I mean, the jumping mechanic's not too horrible, but it's glitchy, and glitches
I
are
can't jump that.
bad. Yeah, so here, now this is where shit gets annoying. So, Otto's stuck on this little thing, and he can't go any further. So now I've got the troll. I pick up the stupid airplane wing, and I've got to basically create a land bridge. Here's the thing, though. There's no map. There's no indication where Otto is. So I've got to basically follow along the path that I just took Otto down, which, keep in mind, I'm doing this from the ground when he was jumping along a bunch of damn cliff sides. So I gotta figure out where the hell I left Otto, because, like I said, no map. None whatsoever. Just kind of winging it. That pun was horrible. I apologize. Sorry, YouTube. Where the hell did I leave Otto at? I think he jumped over to... Is he on this bridge? No, he would have made it to that jump. He's over... here? Yeah, there's Otto. There's... And he's so tiny that you barely friggin' see him. So, I come over here, and I become basically a fucking walkway for this little bastard. And, yeah, I've got to do this over and over for him, and do things like pick him up to get him onto ledges, and this troll is basically this little kid's bitch. And for no other reason than we wanted to create a second player and utilize his character. Doesn't feel complete. So I'm gonna, yeah, little freaking kobold looking things. I still don't know what these things are. I'm guessing they're kobolds. No idea. Doesn't really say. There's no bestiary. There's no map. There's nothing. There is literally nothing. And we spend the entire time going through. Supposedly there's a guy hunting us. Or, well, at least hunting the troll. But what happened to Nikolai, who has been offered $5 million to find this troll? Which, I'm sorry, $5 million to find a troll? Dude, this is a mythical creature that nobody thinks exists. I'd be asking for a lot more than 5 mil, you know. But whatever. You're the evil hunter guy who will do anything for money. Oh god, this fucking troll just walks so slow. Where the hell did I leave Otto again? This is the majority of the game right here. Just where the hell did I leave that little shit? Where is he? Just, god damn it. You know, I've got a theory that the troll is Otto's missing dad. Because they have these shitty dreads, and to be honest, other than the fact that his face looks like mushed up Play-Doh, the troll does kind of look like Otto. So I think the troll is Otto's dad. But that's just my thought. That's not an actual like spoiler. It's just that's what I think because the story is so freaking obvious that I don't believe it could be anything else. Okay, look here, you little annoying things at my feet. Let me put this down for and just go away. Now, as some of you may know, I am obsessed with Shadow of Mordor. I'm really looking forward to Shadow of War. There is combat mechanics in Shadow of Mordor where you're riding around on Graugs, which are basically the same height as the troll. You can shoot from the back, you know, so don't give me excuses that riding mechanics and combat mechanics when you have something like a giant monstrosity can't be done. Because I've seen it done. I've seen it done in a solid way. Monolith did a good job with the Grogs. And Graugs, however the fuck you say it. So, you know, I call bullshit about this game just not being a rush job. That's all this was a rush job game. You know what? I'm gonna get this little bastard to the next camp, and then I'm probably gonna do the world a favor and just never talk about this game again, because unless they do a remastered, like touched up version or send out some updates that fix all the glitches.
They'll keep coming.
They're just
Mix hunting boar. Simple.
Mix hunting boar. What? Oh, good. Look, my troll is needed again. Oh wait, no, it's not. I just fell to my death. What? Okay, so I didn't fall to my death. What? Did I just switch on my? Oh, god damn it! Give me back Otto. I don't want to do janky ass freaking controls. Just randomly switching over to the troll for no reason. Go. Yeah, this game should have been named Trolling You, because that's what this game company did. It's trolling us. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't do shit to those rocks as Otto. So yeah, the troll is necessary to break down rocks. Good to know. He at least, you know what? No, switch to Otto. Come here, troll. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna whistle for you like you're a stupid dog, even though you're clearly a sentient creature. I've got you holding wings for me, and you're my personal elevator bitch, and everything like that, but I'm gonna turn you into my... Where the hell are you?
Stay there, and keep quiet.
Come here. Come here. Just wondering where the hell you went. Oh, crap. Because I whistled, now this ugly looking thing. What the... Uncle Frank? I wonder what this ugly thing was doing. Okay, so, yeah, if there's at least some AI as far as the troll goes when it comes to combat. But yeah, if the weaker character, Otto, there's no AI. He, like I said, once you switch to the troll in combat, Otto just stands there looking retarded and getting his health knocked down by these little... I don't know what they are. They're like rat lizard people, kobolds or something. It really doesn't say. I'm going to say kobolds because it's Scandinavia, and I believe that's where kobolds are from. but don't quote me on that. Because it doesn't say. There, they're dead. I squished them with rocks. You happy? Yeah, I'm done with this game. It's garbage. You know, if you're looking for something to get a laugh out of for a while, you want to make a troll your bitch for a while because you're having a shitty day and you want to treat somebody like shit, pick it up at a library. Do not pay for this game. Spiral House, if Spiral House exists anymore after this game, you had potential with a good concept, but you rushed it and you screwed the pooch, guys. Remake this game, do some bug checks, update it. This game is horrible graphics, janky controls, horrible control angle. There is no score to it whatsoever. There's no music to this game that sounds even remotely enjoyable. The 2-player co-op is... I'm trying to think of a nice way to do that, because that... From there, it's like all the bugs and glitches become 10 times worse in 2-player co-op. That was one of the main features this game boasted, was 2-player co-op, and that just... It was game-breaking trying to do it. So, yeah, don't
He's big.
buy this game.
Not easy to hide. So how do trolls hide?
How do trolls hide? They turn invisible? I don't freaking know. Anyways, yeah, just this game is garbage. I'm done. I'm done with the review. It's been over 30 minutes, and yeah, it is what it is. Don't pay for it. With that, I'm calling it a day. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Enjoy your gaming. See you next time.